Christian online radio. Feel the new life. Tunes from the alleys. New Dawn Radio. Recurrent. Your journey to a new life. New Dawn Radio. Online, all day. New Dawn Radio. New Dawn Radio.
More music uploaded.
Your love is kind. Your love is patient. You fill my heart with so much peace and joy. You're amazing. You make my life feel brand new. You're amazing.
Feel the new life.
You make my life feel brand new.
Feel the new life.
Jesus, you love me too much, oh.
This is where we listen.
Too much, oh, excess love, oh. Jesus, you love me too much, oh. Too much, oh, excess love, oh. Jesus, you love me too much, oh. Too much, oh, excess love, oh. Jesus, you love me too much, oh. Too much, oh, excess love, oh. Your love is kind.
Right, so saying amen, blessings, glory, wisdom, thanksgiving, power, and might belongs to the Lord our God forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Beautiful afternoon, people of God, and I want to thank God for your life. We bless God for another wonderful day. Today is Sunday, the 26th of July, 2026. Wow, beautiful day.
Make my life feel brand new.
Now it is of the Lord's mercies, and that is why we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not. They are new every morning, and great is his faithful.
And amen.
And I am seated,
This is where we listen. All day. New Dawn Radio.
This is the New Dawn Radio, streaming live from the beautiful city of Rijswijk, inside Den Haag of the Netherlands. And I'm here with Kingdom Connect. Dr. Joanna is seated and is going to be beautiful.
Love me too much, oh. Too much, oh, excess love, oh.
And this beautiful afternoon, we're going to talk about the family systems and connect to Christianity. And within it, we're going to look at what a family is. We're going to look at what makes up the family, the types of families, and the responsibilities of the various people in the family. My God, gone were the days back in the village. And I believe that still maybe those things do happen in the village, where if a parent sees you going bad, he can just catch you and give you a whip, about some 3 lashes. And when you go home and report to your parents that your parents add it on top, they give it to you again for misbehaving in town. And they won't mean foul be back. By the time you touch somebody's daughter, you are in trouble. But we're going to look at all these things today.
Too much, oh, Jesus, love me, oh, that you gave your life.
Right, so I'm bringing on Dr. Joanna. She's ready, and I'm bringing her on. It's going to be beautiful. Good afternoon, Dr. Joanna.
Good afternoon, Pastor
I
Isaac.
think you are muted, or it's me that cannot hear you.
Then it's you that can you hear me
Um.
now?
Okay. I'm coming.
Pastor, I can hear you.
Yes. Can you hear me now? Yes, can you hear me now, please?
I can hear you clearly.
Perfect. How are you doing?
I'm good. And you?
God is faithful. I'm good too.
We are blessed, you know. You
You are
know, I'm a
looking.
Sunday born. So
Oh,
Sundays are special days. So I'm always excited when it's Sunday.
and you're always excited when we're going to talk about the family. And maybe we have been doing
Yes, I'm
family.
talking about Sunday. I am the queen of Sunday. I'm very happy on Sundays.
Well, but I think Sunday people are good people.
We can take that as a topic,
Some other time.
Sunday bonds.
This is where we listen.
We only look at who Sunday bonds are,
Radio.
how
Eh,
special they are, how powerful their leadership qualities, their good hearts, we can talk about Sunday bond.
how
That's a whole
how
topic,
Sunday can be.
you know. You rise the sunrise, sunshine, Sundays, Sunday is a special day.
Oh my God! What about the Monday bones? What do you think?
Well, I know of 2 days, other days, and then Sunday.
But your husband is a Monday bone.
No, he's not, unfortunately. He's a Wednesday, one of the days,
Because
Wednesday.
because Monday bones are very soft.
Eh,
Yeah.
the Monday bonds, I know they are not soft too.
So now you believe there is a Monday.
So there are other days.
You
We
see,
have other days and we have
you are
Sunday.
happy to now believe that there is a Monday.
So there are other days, which
You
include
don't radio.
Monday, Tuesday,
This is right.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Those are the other days. And then there is Sunday.
Okay. So after this our topic, we will come to Sunday bonds. Just a topic
Yes,
for you.
yes.
And that day,
I
you
will not trade in anything for that day.
you will regret being born on Sunday because questions in a banner.
We am prepared. We check David Stone, Kobo Goliath. Very prepared and accurate.
New Dawn Radio.
Anyway, we bless the Lord in all things.
New life.
Yes, we thank God for another day. Father, we want to thank you for another beautiful day. We thank you for the grace and the gift of life. This afternoon, we are gathered once again to dissect your word and life matters. Cause us to see your glory. Be with us. Minister through your handmaid once again to your people. That in the end, you are building a family, you are building a church, you are building a ministry. We trust you for this. You've been doing it, and this program is not an exception that you will use to bring a family together once again. Thank you for the corrections you have brought to families through this program. And thank you for your blessings in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Okay. Dr. Jonah, we want to talk about the family today. And we're going to look at the family system. So I'm going to ask you what is a family and what makes up the family. We also want to look at the types of family, if there is any or if there are any. We also
Mm,
want to look at who and who makes up the various types of the family. And then from there, we will now take one after the other the responsibilities and the roles of the people that make up any of the family. And so the first question I want to ask, what is a family? Probably we may want to read something in Genesis quickly before
okay.
you answer that question. So I'm in the book of Genesis, chapter number 1. And I'll be reading from verse number 27. So God created man in his own image. And in the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. Verse 28. And God blessed them, and God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it and have dominion over the fish of the sea and over the fowl of the air and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. Dr. Joanna, what is a
Yes.
family?
From what you have read,
Okay.
it means that the Lord from the creation or the
Mhm.
foundations of the earth
Yeah.
actually needed man to people or something to occupy and then keep multiplying the works of his hands. And
Okay.
so you remember that he made a lot of things before creating Adam.
Okay.
And then when he created Adam, he brought Eve to add on to him, or brought Eve out of the man, and
Okay.
then gave them that commandment that they should multiply. So it is important that man multiplies.
Did
So we
you,
can
did you
say,
say that God made the man out of the woman, which of course I know you are referring to a scripture? Did you
no, I'm
confirm?
saying Eve came out of Adam.
Okay, you confirm that
You want to give us,
women come out of men.
don't let me start something that you can't
No,
finish.
Dr. Joanna,
Right?
this is a simple
Sometimes.
question. Do you admit that women are a product from a male? Do you admit? Per
And
what?
no, Name, that is what I want to tell you, that if you want to start, I can say yes. And then I can tell you that if women are the product of men, woman came out, or a woman comes out from the manner,
Mhm.
then you guys should be ready for whatever you are seeing,
Oh, no,
because it came out from you.
that is not the
Or what
issue.
you put in is what comes out.
Then it means that women should also be ready to submit, to know that look, I come from the man, and whatever the man says, I must do. Dr. Joanna,
Well, that submission part is something we have to talk about some other day. But for now, I'm
does
telling
it
you
need
that
negotiation? Dr.
you
Joanna, does that
it's
need
how
negotiation?
it's like putting flour and everything into the machine, trying to make a dough. Whatever comes out, it is you that puts the ingredients together. And when you pressed mix, the end product was what you see. So why should you tell the dough, hey, when I say this, say that, when I do this? It's what you did. What you put in is what you get. So don't let us go there. Let's just focus on family. They would be no and one no which are. It's when you are here now, women are this, women are that. Remember, we came out from you.
Okay, so that is more important for you to admit that you come out of a man. And who hear me, who say when the man speaks, you must listen. Dr. Jonah, can you continue, please? You were saying something.
You
This is
see, you
where
don't want to listen to that part, so you want us to go on quickly. Don't
New
worry.
Dawn Radio.
So, but
So
back to what we were saying, the family is a very important part of what God created. He created everything. And had it not been for man, we wouldn't know how far God's creation could have gone. Or we can't, up until now, witness the goodness of the Lord. You know, the family, for me, is the foundation of society, is the basic unit of society.
yeah,
It's the individual, the family that come together to make society. So
okay,
it's a very, very important part, because whatever you do in the family, that father that goes out to be the director of a company, that goes out to be an employee, goes out to be a pastor, it's that same man that is the husband, that is a brother, that is a father, husband, neighbor. You see what I mean?
yeah, I get it.
Yeah. So family is a very important. How do you say it? topic to discuss, I would say.
Okay.
For me, like I'm saying, it is the foundation of society.
Yeah.
It's the one that shapes individuals, our physical, our emotions, our social, and our moral development, of
New
which we
Radio.
see
Stay with us,
learn
New
or we
Your
communicate with
new
each
life.
other.
Okay.
You come from a family, I come from a family. But when we meet, it's also another form of family.
That's right.
The church is made up of units of families together that we build the body of Christ, or the family of Christ. So family is a very important topic that we should discuss.
Okay. Now, do we have you just did mention of the church as a family. It can be a workplace, and eventually that also becomes a kind of family. But do we have the types of family, especially in our systems, our traditional systems, and do we have any types of families?
Okay, maybe we also should not forget that mostly, or basically, when we talk about the family,
Hmm.
before we come to the definition or what we talked about earlier,
Okay.
mostly when we talk about family, we are talking about blood relations,
Good.
people that are, yeah, related by
Blood.
biologically, by blood,
Okay.
by marriage, by adoption, long-term commitment, emotional connections, and all these kinds of things come together to be, how do you say it, to be described
Oh,
as family.
okay.
Okay. And when we take it like that, then we can have various forms of families.
Families.
So
Okay.
we can have the nuclear family, we can have the extended family, we
Hmm.
can have the um, single parent family, we can have how do you call that? Adoptive or adopted family, we
Okay.
can have foster family, we can have blended family. There are types of families,
Families. Okay.
but all these people are connected in one way or the other, either by blood or by form of relation.
Or by association.
Yes.
Okay. So basically, if we want to group them, how many kinds of family can we get so far? Either by.
De- Depending on how we want to define it,
Okay.
if we should include just biological, then we can have the nuclear and then the extended family. So the
Okay.
nuclear will be husband, wife, and children. Then we can have the extended, which will go beyond, sorry, cousins, nephews, grandparents, you know, nieces, that's extended family. And before we come to that other relations of maybe adoption, um, single parents,
Yeah.
all those other kinds of family. But
Yes.
there
So,
are two underlining factors. Either
oh,
it's by blood or by relations and association, as you said.
all right. The nuclear family you did mention of father, mother, and the children. What about the step?
The
The steps.
Yeah, that goes into the blended family. The type, that's the kind of family, the blended family, the society will call it. That's made up of father, mother, stepchildren, or step siblings, or half siblings. We can have step siblings. We can also have half siblings.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah, because half siblings are those, the step mom and the stepdad coming, step mom and mommy coming together, or step dad and mom having children, or step mom and dad having children. That we have the half siblings because
Okay.
it's not from my biological both parents. And
Oh,
then we have that's the blended. We
oh,
can also have stepchildren or step siblings.
okay.
That's when mommy has children and daddy has children, and they come together. They become, step siblings.
Dr. Jonah, I think this topic is really going to take us very far because if you get to a point, we're going to talk about the steps, this issue of steps, stepmother, stepfather, stepchildren, and the challenges they pose in marriages. I think they bring a lot of challenges. We're also going to look at in laws and the outlaws of the marriage. And we also look at the challenges they pose. But quickly, let's come to the nuclear family. Let's begin with the nuclear family.
Okay.
Give us those who make it up again. The makeup, let me hear from you again. Then we can start.
The makeup for the nuclear family,
Yeah.
two parents, that's father, mother, and children.
Okay. They
Um,
are the basic makeup of the
yes,
nuclear family,
yes, basically, and scriptural, according to scriptures,
according to scripture.
mother, father, and children.
Children. And who is the head of them?
Born, the children born out of mother and father.
Hmm.
That's the nuclear family,
That's the
according to scriptures. So
okay.
before we can have two daddy's parents, two mommy's parents, and all those things that are coming up, basically and scripturally, this is the definition of nuclear family that we have until
Okay.
whatever society has started bringing onto the table.
Mother, father, and the children that are born out of the marriage. Which of them is the head of the family? Now,
Obviously,
when I say family, now we're limited to the nuclear family.
the nuclear family, I understand.
Okay.
Okay, so the head of the family in this case will be the man. If we take in the Bible perspective, and in fact, even in society,
Okay.
society acknowledges that the man is the head of the family.
Where do you
And
stand?
that's why when there are issues in the courts or those kind of issues in the court cases and all these things that come up, it's always women that the law defends because they think as a man.
Why should that be so? Why should
Uh,
defend you even when you are wrong? And the law is clear, and we all can see that you are wrong, but the law wants to defend you because you are a woman. Is that not bias?
I would not say it is bias, or if we agree that the man is the head of the family,
Yes.
then we should acknowledge that the woman is vulnerable, so
No.
she needs help.
No, Dr. Joanna. If you are my boss, you are the head of that workplace. Am I vulnerable?
No,
Thank you. I think the law is being biased. We will come there some other time.
okay.
Let them
Okay,
really
I will not
backo.
challenge you until we get there.
Let them really backo. Dr. Jonah, where
Okay.
do you stand as a minister of the gospel and as a counselor? To you, your perspective, who is the head of the family?
Um, Pastor Isaac, you
Yes.
always want to put me in trouble.
Debbie
If
say,
we go according to the word of the Lord,
okay.
if we so desire or if we so believe that the
Mhm.
word of the Lord or our Father, Heavenly Father, has the final say,
Yeah.
then we have to accept and go with the fact that the man is the head of the family.
Okay.
No, there's no two ways about that. The
o-
man should and is supposed to be the head of the family.
Okay. But is there any but there?
I will not put any but for now.
No.
Okay, let's add it. But
Add it.
societal,
Mm.
but as time has moved and things have changed,
Mhm.
we have moved to remember the types of family. And this has become as a result of many issues or many challenges and many um, things that have come up. Society has evolved, time has bringing
Okay.
different things that we need to accept and deal with. So
Yeah.
ideally, when ideally, when God created the Garden of Eden, which is His presence, He meant man and woman to stand, live there, or be in His presence
Yeah.
always. And He made the man to be. That's how Paul tells us that the man should love the wife as Christ loved the church. The man who is the head
Church.
of the family should love Christ
Okay.
as the wife as Christ loved the church. So the
Yeah.
man was put in charge. Remember, the man, God tilled, created the garden, put man in, and asked him to work
Mm.
and then he even asked him to brought things to him and asked him to name them.
Mm.
And then the names that he gave meant was what God said it should be.
Exactly.
That was when God knew that man was ready to take responsibility. And so he brought Eve.
Okay.
So already Adam was in dominion, or Adam had the responsibility of leadership
Okay.
before what is the name?
For
Eve
Eve
came.
was created. Okay. Thank you.
So Eve came to be, let's say, a deputy,
So
because Adam was submerged.
I like that assertion. You agree with me that Adam was his own domineering figure before Eve came, right?
Yes,
A man
because
has his own
let's face
power
facts,
before
Pastor
bringing in the
Isaac.
wife, right?
No, let's face facts.
Faces.
Let's say you come to you come to find me in a space.
Okay.
There's nobody there.
Okay.
I was living in a cage.
Okay.
You walked once, you got lost from wherever, you came to meet me in my cave or a cage, wherever I was living with my things. I had organized my things a particular way before you
Okay.
came. You don't tell
Yeah.
me you come in to come and take over. You come in and I teach you, or you come under me. I walk
So
with you and I begin to teach you. This is the area I live. If you go far, you fall into trouble. If you turn left, the water is here. So I was already occupying the space, having dominion and responsibility before you came.
to this extent, why do you think evolvement of nature should turn the story around? Because I came to meet you as the head of the family, and so I remain a subordinate to that union biblically. And you think nature has evolved, things have changed, we're in the 21st century, and something can happen for the woman to now become the head of the family? Dr. Joanna, is that what you are telling me?
Yes and no.
Dr. Joanna, you mean the woman
Because
can become a
remember,
head of a family? Nuclear family?
a woman can become a head of a family depending on a number of factors like death. So, assuming the father, the mother, and the children are living in a space, they occupy their space and living their lives, and something happens and the man is no more, the woman automatically becomes the head of the family
Okay.
until things are done, and then maybe the woman decides to remarry or bring somebody,
So at that time,
do something
the woman,
otherwise. The woman remains the head of the
it means the
family.
woman only assumes that
Again,
headship when the man is not available.
yes.
Is there any point in time when a man would be available, but the woman is the head of the family for any reason?
That's what I'm saying, that because of societal evolution,
Okay.
we will say that there has come times, many times, that the woman, I won't say it's right, but women have assumed the role of the head of the family economically. It stems from economic
Dr. Joanna,
challenges.
assuming the role is different from being the reality, you may assume the role based on a factor. It be a big man who channel, it be a one or two reasons. But in fact, the fact that you assume
That's what
doesn't make
that's
sense.
what I was coming
You
to.
come
That
there.
societal evolution has turned women have come to assume the
Okay.
role
I
of
like that. Thank you. Thank you.
assume the role of the family head,
Okay.
simply because maybe the man is incapacitated in one way or the other, mostly stemming from economic and then health.
Oh, okay. Now I'm getting the point.
Yes.
Thank you.
So these are the two most common or popular factors that can make the woman assume the role, the head of the family. And more so, economically, we can spread that to job or career, where the man has to travel to other places to work other than home. And so the woman or the mommy has to stay back and then wear the shoes of the daddy until daddy comes back, or daddy um, raises the family or communicates from afar.
Okay.
So that mommy has to step in and fill the gap until daddy is back. So these are some of the things that have made women to assume the roles of the head of
Still on
families.
economic background, is there any
Yes,
case where just for the fact that the man is not able to provide, now the Bible makes it clear that if any man is not able to provide for his family, he's worse than an infidel. I know
than
that
an
one you
individual.
complete it. Now, I know you will complete it for sure.
Oh, Pastor
It's a
Isaac.
scripture that ladies don't play with so that they can tell us that you are worse than an infidel. But let's say the man loses his job. On a more serious note, I want you to answer this fairly. Forget about feminine and masculine here, Dr. Joanna. A man
Okay.
loses his job, and a man that was once upon a time responsible is not able to do one or two things now. We've gone into families where the women really mess things up to the point of even instigating their children. uh, Everybody in the family now knows that mama is the one that provides for the family. Dr. Joa, can you talk about that? The fact that your husband is not working, has lost his job, is not financially sound, does that make you the head of the family?
No,
Oh,
if your husband has lost the job, um, health issues,
mm,
or having any
mm,
challenges, it does not, apart from, let's say, death,
okay,
I don't see anything that should take away the role of the man as the head of the family,
okay.
apart from death, which means the man is no
Mm.
more. I don't see any reason why the woman should assume total role of the family as the head of the family. Yes, the husband may be sick, may be financially challenged or incapacitated. The woman, that is why she is the helper. She
You
comes
have
in
left your term
support.
today before the helper. You have a term there.
Which
The
term is that?
comparable helper.
Oh, okay. I'll go back to
Go
take
back.
it. The comparable
Thank
helper.
you.
Okay. So the woman is supposed to be a comparable helper. So any
Mm.
family that um, experiences the the challenge of let me reframe my
Yeah,
my,
go ahead.
my
Go ahead. We are getting the time.
yes. What I want to say is, if the man should at a point in
Mm,
time faces, or the man faces any challenges, health wise, economic wise, anything that incapacitates
mm,
him or challenges his role as the head of the
mm,
family, and the woman arises to automatically assume or take up that
mm.
role and begins to play it in such a way that it is undermining the man's role, or
His headship and essence
challenging.
in the family. Okay.
Yes, then that family was built on the wrong foundation to
Okay.
begin
I
with.
like that one.
It was built on a wrong
Okay.
foundation. So if you know that this is my husband, he's the head of the family, and this is where the Lord has put us, and we go according to the
Mhm.
Bible. If the man is
Okay.
sick or he has lost his job, or for whatever reason, he's challenged with his roles, or he's facing difficulties in his role as the head of the
Yeah.
family, and I come in to support.
Okay.
Support means if I have the means to provide whatever he's missing to provide, and I'm able to provide, that's okay. I can also help him if it is job. We can start searching together. We can use our connections. If I know friends, something, I can help in all kinds of
Exactly.
forms, including provision or providing for the family until he's able to
It's true.
stand on his feet or resume his duties again.
Okay.
So if I fail to do this thing, and once he's down, I capitalize on that or see that as an opportunity and begin to raise shoulders and, incite the children, and then stand at head to head, flip roles, and you become a different person altogether. Then that family was built on a wrong foundation in the first place. There was no love, there was no commitment, but there was interest and other forms of ideas or methods of, let's say, interest.
Dr. John,
Don't let me.
do
Yes.
women love money?
Do women
Love money.
Women don't love money. They need money.
This is where we listen. This is where we listen. All day. New Dawn Radio.
Do you have a problem with the answer?
Are you on this set telling us that women don't love money?
Women don't love money. They only need money.
All right.
Money makes life easier. You don't know.
So the man who is the head of the family and the woman who needs money past who? Because we are coming to the responsibilities of the head of the family. And I know
The man needs money to give the woman.
so you know that the woman as a person is a responsibility of the man. You know that.
Exactly.
So who needs money past who?
The woman is the responsibility of the
Yeah.
man. The reason why the man needs money.
But what do the woman need money for? Because everything
The
the man will end up.
woman needs money in order to be able to be a comparable helper.
Dr. Joe, that's something okay. Say at the end of every month, let's say you earn 1,800 euros, tax deducted and everything. Okay, that's your net.
Your net.
And then still your husband says, okay, he earns 2,300. He's still going to give you 1,300 to add to your own, Dr. Joanna. What do you think? And you remember you said if your husband earns little, that small money he gives you is very sweet.
Very important. It's sweet fast.
Okay, so now you are saying that women don't love money, but they need money. That's what you are saying, Dr. Joanna. Okay, we will come there. I know you will trap yourself along the line, and then this question will come in. We'll see whether women love money or not.
I didn't say women, but I said they don't love money.
They need.
Remember, the Bible warns us the love of money is the root of evil. So women don't love money. We only need money.
I still don't agree with you, but I don't want us to stretch it because I want you to talk about responsibilities of the family head. And in that range, we'll be able to capture this statement. And when you get there, I want you to be bold to tell me women don't love money, they need money. So
Women don't love
they
money.
need money.
They need money.
Mate, let's go this way. So now we are still on the family. We on the head of the family. Now you've established per scriptures that the husband or the man is the head of the family. And you also
Yes.
mention situations that could cause a woman to be a head of a family, but that is tentative. That is for just temporal. If things work well again, the man assumes his position, and or except that maybe the man has passed, then the woman remains the head until another man comes into the picture. Am I right? Then the woman can.
Yes. And I forgot to add that I sometimes, of course, divorce was not part of what God
Mm,
planned. But sometimes divorce can also make a woman the head of the family.
okay,
It's just I just remembered.
okay.
Yeah. So we
But at
can
that time, the
add
family
that
is
to the
not
factors.
complete.
What did you
At
say,
that time, the
Pastor?
family is not complete. Do we still call it a family?
Yes, because if we say we have single parent
Family. Okay,
family, then
I
we have,
understand.
yeah,
Okay, okay. So when the man has passed, or when there is divorce, the woman
yes,
automatically
there is
becomes,
divorce, there is
there is
death,
death. Okay.
uh, yeah, separation, those kind of.
Yeah,
Uh, the woman can assume
the
the
family.
role of the head of
And
the
that is
family.
if there are children. If there are no children, she's home.
Exactly,
Okay,
exactly, exactly. If there are
there are
children.
children. Right. Thank you, Dr. Joanna. Let's go this way. Can you let us have one or two? Probably that's where we're going to end it today. Responsibilities of the family head, or the man, or the husband. If we can have one or two of them, and then we continue next week. This discussion is going to be a blessing to other people. So we will take it easy. We will not rush into it at all because, like I said, there are a lot to talk about: stepchildren, in laws, and a lot of family disputes and misunderstandings. We will talk about them. But tell us, what are some of the responsibilities of the family head, or the man, or the husband?
The first and foremost is to provide
Mm,
provision. That's the umbrella. And then under that, we can have provision of maybe security, financially or economically, health wise. Let's put it that way, provision, security, and then maybe
Now,
economically.
Dr. Joanna,
Uh,
before
Spiritually,
you continue, you did mention security. I want to ask this question. It sounds some way, but let me ask you: if you are home with your husband and the kids and the bell rings, let's take a typical African home, a typical Ekurasi Phoebe, and maybe a small town or something. No, be able who goes out first for the sake of security?
the man.
Why?
So he's the head of the family.
That's why he has the authority to send you the woman.
So he can say, obviously, the man is supposed to be the head of the family, providing security.
And
So if there is somebody at the door,
mhm.
and more so, we are not expecting anybody. Daddy has not said, Mr. or Miss or this person, I'm expecting a visitor. If we are not expecting any visitor and out of the blue, of course, now we're talking about a village setting or a typical family home. So we're not talking about a security where we have security cameras so you can
Yes.
see who is at the gates or
Yeah.
the security man coming in to say there is someone at the gates. But
Mm.
if we as a family living in our home and then one fine afternoon, whatever the time is, we had a knock. It's the dad's responsibility at that time to see who is at the door and not to say send one child or send a woman to say go and see who is at the door.
Just for the sake of security.
It is for security reasons. It is not the best and the wise thing to do,
Oh,
especially when you are not expecting a visitor at that time, or we are not aware of who may be coming. So
okay.
if we are expecting Pastor Isaac
Mm,
around 5 o'clock
mm.
and it's 4:30, or 5, 5:15, and we hear a knock, we can assume that it's
He's
Pastor
the one.
Isaac coming. So
Exactly.
in that wise, you can say, go and see if it's Pastor Isaac at the door,
Okay.
or
Okay.
that is okay. But wise and protection, if we are not expecting anybody and we hear a no, it's ideally the role of the father to see who it is.
So that when he goes and they shoot him, then the father is gone, then the woman is safe and the children are safe. That's what Dr. Joan you are saying.
That is not what I'm saying, that the man should go and be shot. Okay, so if the child goes or the wife goes and gets shot, what happens?
Well, then the man remarries.
Okay, so then the man goes and gets shot and the wife remarries.
Yeah, so
This is where we listen. This is where we listen. Every day, New Dawn Radio.
all right. Thank you. So let's quickly come back. We're still on provision. And you at the umbrella of provision, we have basic needs or security. So can you continue from there for us? Because you mentioned security, this question I ask you has translated to even married couples thinking that empanan we nampanan we inkoda konemu. It translates to that.
It stems from our forefathers. That form of protection and security stems or banning their
Hey!
for security reasons. The man sleeps in front and the woman sleeps behind, so that in case of any danger, the man is first to protect.
So
or
that
to-
also the woman can be sending the man. Kofa we brem wa mean to mean sorry me da chiri. Is that not one of the reasons?
No, 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 no,
Eh.
no,
But
no,
don't you
that's
do
not
that?
fair. Pardon me.
Don't you do that?
Unfortunately, my bed is positioned that there are two. You
Okay,
can walk around it, so you can't get to send somebody to go.
go and do something for you because you are at the far end.
Yes, so you can go on the left, you can go on the right.
Okay, they will put in ye. Nka o di obe suma no ahu ono obenu no.
Ah,
All right, so we are still on provision. Financial provision. Is
yeah.
it a sole responsibility of the husband or it could be shared?
Or
It could be shared.
Pastor Isaac, you should know, says co-sharing, we should be shared. It's not my thing. Personally, it's not my thing.
We are in 21st century. You work 8 hours, I work 8 hours. Probably you earn more than I do. I'm asking you, financial
No,
responsibility
we
should.
can have that agreement. We can sit and have that agreement. And both of us would decide and accept that, okay, based on what we are doing or based on our plans for the family, wise that we use, since you are working, we use parts of your earnings to offset this kind of bills or something like that. But it is never the woman's. Remember, Maid told Adam, till the garden. He made the garden, put Adam in, and asked him to till it. And he brought him all kinds of animals and things, and Adam named them. And as he named them, so was it before Eve came. So it means that the man should already be economically sound, should know
But
what
are you
he.
seeing that if I'm not economically sound, I cannot marry?
No.
Oh, that is deep.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
have
yeah.
money, I can't marry.
If you are my son, you are not working, you don't have any form of income, you are not financially stable.
No,
I will not allow you to go and take somebody's daughter to come and this. No, 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 no. I will not allow that.
Dr. Joanna, you mean we need money that much that seminiska mean to me worry?
It's not about need money. Pastor Isaac, how so home?
The woman is a
You
comparable
don't
help.
have income.
The
One,
woman
you
is a
don't have any
comparable help.
source of income.
The woman is a comparable helper, Dr. Joanna.
Comparable helper when you are helping yourself. Comparable helper. Now I know there are people will not agree with me because there are some women who are, forgive my language, very desperate for men to be in their life. So they have everything and they are ready to care for a man or provide for a man. And I understand reading these news and social media following it, you see women going for loans from banks or using their capitals, giving men their capitals to go and do the family rights and all this. And then when
Oh,
there's a
oh.
fight, they will be like, I gave him the money, even the money we used for marriage, the marriage ceremony came from me. I took a loan. He asked me to take a loan. All these things are societal pressure we put on ourselves.
I-
If we go according to the Bible, the man should have a form of income, should be economically sound.
And son, what to me, I worry.
And sana mabaho. Before I come to I come to you or I
Is it,
come
is,
and
it, is,
stay
it,
with
is,
you.
it, is it because women love money?
This has nothing to do with women loving money, Pastor Isaac. So you yourself, when you are not economically sound, how are you going to even provide for yourself to begin with?
Yeah, say no, so then we're digging, what the other. Obano by you be digging yet.
Then you are any Gary. Now me fear na say me aponche, me fish, me akukọ nama. Na me be Gary.
All right, where we need. So now, let's come back to issues of shares, financial responsibility, and the share. You are establishing that you don't agree with the
But
fact that.
before we come there,
Okay.
Pastor Isaac,
Yes, Dr. Joanna.
of security is not only the physical structures of home. There is also emotional security, emotional protection, that fulfillment that things that you would do to make the woman know that I am secured with this man. My future is okay with this man. My
Oh,
life, my mental health.
oh,
Yeah, so it's not only about physical protection, as we had already said, that we have provided a shelter, a home for us we live under. That's not enough, but there should go beyond. It should go beyond that provision of a home or a shelter.
oh.
So emotionally, psychologically, there should be that security.
But Dr.
The
Joanna,
woman.
you also know that there are men obetumi na no afafa wo ho ama ube feel safe at a point in time when be ba so no or say gina yi na me yi man twere. You know there are also men like that because they know that some women that is what they want.
And Nuna, sometimes I don't want to sound so holy and so perfect,
Mhm.
but for me, any day there will be one thing or one red flag that
Okay.
will come up for you to know, say, this is not going well.
Or na no fafa me ho keke.
Yes.
Okay.
Because when you listen to social media or you watch these Ohinini and all those radio stations that do those programs, you
Yeah.
realize that most of the cases that come, the men were taking the women for a ride. And the question is, didn't you see anything? And they will be like, I saw it, but I thought, I saw it, but I thought, I saw it, but I knew, I saw it, and I said, So for me, at whatever, how much um, rap or how much,
I love that word, rap. Your beans.
yeah, basically there should be that red flag which you ignored that resulted in what the outcome.
All right. Someone is saying, you say characters will be exposed somehow on YouTube.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
commenting that characters will be exposed somehow.
At one point in time, there
Right.
will be something that would trigger for you to know the path you are treading, the journey you are walking on. You will know.
Have you fallen in love so deep before?
With my husband now, that's why I'm here.
But you know, a woman in love can do anything, ignoring red flags. You know that, right?
That is what I'm saying. At that point, it's a choice. You saw it, but yet you still took it.
That is love. Love covers multitude of sin.
Obi si ọdọ ẹ̀yà o.
New Dawn Radio. Stay with us all day. This is your journey to a new life.
Obi si ọdọ ẹ̀yà. Let's take it like that. Ọdọ ewu, ọdọ ẹ̀yà.
Love covers multitude of sin. So there are even women that their husbands abuse them physically, assault them, and they never want their family to know because they go back to say, honey, open the door. After
You know, we discussed this issue before.
and they don't even
And
want the family to know that the man has beaten them. In the
I
name
told you we have spoken about this. We've discussed this before, and I told you those people that will come back and do honey, open the door. You know, I love you. They have they have a deficit of love and care. They are deficient of basic love and care. So they were the environment brewed them into accepting that,
yeah.
and that's how they have grown up to accept these forms of things.
I
Are
mean,
all right.
after a man has assaulted you, still come back to call him honey, open the door. You know I love you.
Pastor Isaac, please, I keep my mouth shut.
And now
I
that
don't
was
want
it.
to break people's
Man
hearts.
is also your cry with your worry no did that one.
Long time. Long time. I would not just as soon as I saw the hand like this coming
Lifted.
towards
You are out.
I'm gone. So before the hand is even there, I'm gone already.
It will land on a different lady.
It will land somewhere else except me.
Right. So thank you. You were talking about the emotional security, and I think that is a very good point. Thanks for that. I think women needs to be educated on this. Not only women, even men need to be educated on this to know that the security they provide for the family, even not only their wives, even their children.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. You know, some children feel their mother or their parents love their siblings more than them. They feel insecure emotionally. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I think that these things need to really be taught on how to even balance the love. There may be something that makes you like one more than the other, but I don't think it should be shown. Or what do you think, Dr. Joanna?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I agree that you have 4 children and then you make it conspicuously for the other 3 to see that you love this one. That was the I'm lacking vocabulary today.
Don't
Why?
worry.
That was the genesis of
It's because
the hatred. Then I'm coming back because I'm missing my vocabulary.
back.
That was the genesis of the hatred for Joseph, remember?
Yes.
Because the father made it so obvious for his siblings to know that
He loves him more than them all.
he's the loved one. Means so much to him more than us, you know. So you don't, and it's not only that story. It's not only biblical, practical. You have children, and you clearly show them to know that you prefer this one, and parents do that, and I don't know whether consciously or unconsciously and it's high time that become very much aware of the consequences of such actions. to say,
Okay.
yeah, your younger brother is even wiser than you. You know,
Mm.
your big brother will not do that. That unhealthy comparison, yeah, it
Yeah.
breeds hatred and innermost anger, and they nurse it until a certain point in time. And then one day you will see that they stand head to head and they will begin to spell it.
Wow.
Father
Wow.
has never loved me except you. Mommy has never liked me, only you. You see
Mm.
that kind. I have meant nothing to you
Yeah.
until today. Those kind of things. Or it stems from that basic or the very foundation. So we
Mm.
need to, one of these days, we need to talk about it. So
Yeah.
I'm very happy that we're talking about the family. So
Okay.
we'll get there when
Okay.
we're talking about siblings or
And there's still
sibling, yeah,
sibling. Yeah.
sibling rivalry, those kind of things. We will talk about that. And the
Okay.
role of the father now, as we are talking, provision should be provision
Okay.
of love, provision
Of
of total, how can we put it?
So basically, the word provision is mainly for the father, apart from certain emotional provisions that is expected from the mother, like love and some one or two things. Basically,
No, the provision, we have the provision that the woman, for the
also
woman
have
as well.
okay,
She is also supposed to provide something.
some money.
Remember, not money, only money. Oh, Pastor Isaac.
This is where we listen. This is where we listen every day.
When it comes to
It
women
needs
and
to
money,
also provide security,
okay,
security and protection for the man and the home
okay,
as well. So
yeah,
it's not only the man that should provide security and protection. The woman also provides security and protection, assuring the man that he's doing well, giving the man the assurance to do more,
mm.
giving the man the hope, the peace, and the yeah, that he's doing, acknowledgement that he's doing well to.
Emma Betree, so my husband piece. You just mentioned it, and I want to hear it to you right here. So many women don't make their husband feel at peace at home. Recently, there was a research that when the men close from work in Accra, they don't go home.
They
They'll be
don't go home. They meet at a joint and say, let's traffic.
Obekono Ada,
I don't know, so Debbie.
Wakoda B. Do you know
If you are
most
not
most
lucky and you have a woman who will be sleeping with the eyes open. That is the woman that will lock the door and wait for you to knock.
Obejaki no door now, so that when you push yours, it will not open
Man,
until she comes to open for you. Yeah, yeah, people have issues.
people are really dealing with issues, Pastor Isaac.
Yeah.
I tell you, people are dealing with issues. You have no idea things people are going through.
Dr. Joanna, provision of security by the woman or the man for their children.
Even for the children will also have to provide security and, yeah,
for their parents.
for their parents and even for their siblings.
So that if a father slaps the son in Europe, the boy shouldn't call the police. Is that what you're saying?
The father, we should, of course. That's why I said I don't want to sound perfect, but
Okay.
we should have been able to live in a society or in a way that the father would not at any point in time need to beat this child for this child to call police.
When it happens.
We should be able to live.
And
Pardon
if it
me.
happens, what happens?
That the father beats the. I am against all these forms of abuse of any form. I am against it. So
Dr. Joanna,
remember, I said
you being against it doesn't quench the reality. The reality is that
that's what
it has
yes.
happened. So if it
And
happens,
that's what I'm coming to. That I
Come.
said if I should see at a point in time in my life and in my marriage that
Mm,
my husband has lifted the hands in an attempt to hit me, the
mm.
hand will not come down or will not land on me before I leave. And in the same way, well, let's go to the Bible. The Bible says, spare the rod and spoil the child.
Thank you.
Yeah. So there is the rod of correction,
Good.
the rod of correction. And I
It says
believe in that.
foolishness is bound in the neck of it, in the heart of a child.
Yes.
The rod of
Yeah.
correction drives it far away from him. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So for me, I am I'm a disciplined person and
Yes,
I believe in discipline.
sure.
Yeah. But I don't condone or uphold abuse.
Well, then there's a
That's
difference.
one.
If
So
you're a disciplined person, there's a difference between disciplining, correcting, and punishing.
abusing,
Okay, so yeah, so
punishing. No, but there's also, I believe in punishment.
but you know, punishment inflicts pain.
It's not to inflict. The punishment should be in accordance with the offense.
But it inflicts pain.
Pain of what?
You know, usually when it's punishment, it comes with pain, and if you are not even very careful,
No,
it's
because
still,
Pastor Isaac, you are looking at punishment as like beating, that abuse, that form of pain being inflicted upon somebody as punishment.
then if that is not the case, then I
But
call
let
it disciplining, then, or correction, or rebuke.
yeah. And so when we use the word punishment, you mean we are inflicting
I
pain.
mean, it inflicts pain, and for me, that's my point of view, and usually I see that
Okay.
stemming from anger, bitterness, hatred, provocation, disappointment, and then out of that you react. Automatically, it comes with pain. But if you want to discipline the child, that one is mixed with love. So in that case, it might look
Yes, of
yes,
course.
it might look like punishment, but it is discipline. It doesn't necessarily inflict pain, but it may withdraw something from the child, and that will teach the child a lesson.
Yes.
I hope you are.
So back in the days of school, when we were punished to go and weed to the school farm,
You are not careful, and you have a wicked Greek teacher.
how do you call that one? Was that discipline or that was punishment? Pastor Isaac, before I can I can answer your question.
Well, it doesn't really inflict pain. It withdraws a privilege from you. Like when others are sitting down learning, you are weeding. When others, it's just like the teacher saying you are not going to break because of what you're there. So while others are playing, you are there. You'll be watching them and you want to cry. So that when that enters into you, next time you behave well. So I think that kind is discipline. It doesn't necessarily inflict pain on you. Or do you agree with me?
Okay, so when Cain killed
Now you have become the
Abel,
host of the program, and I am the guest.
no, I want to understand because I have an answer for you. But if I don't understand all this, I can't give my
Okay,
answer.
let's go.
So when Cain killed
Yeah.
Abel and the Lord punished him, the Lord did not do anything. What did the Lord do to Cain?
Do you know the interesting thing about the story of Cain? The story of Cain is judgment mixed with mercy, instant mercy. If you observed, the moment God pronounced the punishment, Cain said, "This is too much for me. I'll be a vagabond. I'll be a fugitive." God said, "Therefore, no one should kill him." That's when God now put a mark on him so that nobody will mess up with him. I read that part and I see that though God's judgment came, instantly God still had mercy. You know, the Old Testament, judgment comes before mercy. But in the New Testament, mercy comes before judgment. So that because of the mercy, we dodge the judgment.
The judgment will be
Exactly.
wiped.
You understand? So in the case of Cain and Abel, for me, from my perspective, I see that even when there was judgment, it was mixed with love. That is mercy. That is why I'm saying that in Cain's situation, it was like a discipline. It wasn't a punishment. It wasn't the rod of correction. Dr. Joanna, even rod of correction can be done wisely and it will not be a punishment. Look, so that is punishment. When we were in school, we wear 3 knickers. You know you are late. You wear 3 or 4. Sometimes we put paper at the back. The teacher would they know say something is there. They will have to remove everything. But at the end of the day, the most important thing is the way we used to cane the children. You know, I'm a professional teacher. With my left, don't try. It got to a point I realized, yeah. I realized that no, what I'm doing.
For us, it was so bad because it was a girls' school. Our headmistress was so
Was it
strict
St.
that
Mary's?
we were
And I was also teaching in St. Mary's.
could not give us lashes. No. I went to
Oh, yes, Antoine. Okay. Wow.
Can you hear me? Yeah. Me your back could do for the brave
Yate.
woman.
Yes, we are married for you. Yeah.
Stand.
Yate.
Yeah.
Dr. Joanna, you understand
Okay.
my point of the punishment and the discipline side. I hope you understand that
Yes,
my
I do.
point.
Oh no,
Okay.
I do understand.
Before you take over, before I take over my guest, before I take over my host, I'm the guest now. I know you are hosting me. There is this woman who had workers working for her, and then she cooked, and I think the network is acting up. Sorry. There is this woman who
Yeah.
had workers who were working for her, and she cooked and then gave food to the stepson to go give the food to the workers. Now you have cooked from morning up to midday. This boy has not eaten. And you have given him food to go and give to workers. What do you expect him to do? Odu kwan so na ne otena.
Yeah.
Odi no betumi adi. Then he took the rest to the workers. The workers were like, how can your mother send us with half food? Also, we no come on.
I've done it before.
Oh, you see.
I was living with an auntie. I was very young by then. And then she made porridge for the daughter or I've forgotten one of her children.
Yeah.
And she didn't give me.
Mm.
And then she gave me the bottle to go and leave in the room. So I went to the toilet and finished it and left half of it and went to put it down. So I know how it feels. I've done it before.
You know, right? So this boy got home. The woman was so angry. You know what she did? She lit a lantern, kania this old system lantern. And kania wapijana ayeshi. You see the head of it. No de abofra ne nsa naked say ato kania no so no de ne nsa miaso. Bofra ne nsa wroy.
Jesus.
And
she was what happened?
We're talking
To the
about
woman.
what will happen to her in those days, Dr. Joanna. It's not today that when two people are fighting, the third person who should separate them is holding camera. It's not today that everything is on social media. You know, a lot of atrocities have gone on those days. There are so
Of
many
course.
things going on today that were there. It's been there years ago. But because they were not
Yeah,
exposed,
I
we didn't.
agree.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, she went scot-free, Dr. Joanna. Ended up becoming I mean, so bad.
So bad.
So I think the provision of security issue is very important. That is very important. Because of our time, because I was on a question of financial responsibility. Because of our time, I'll give you 6 minutes more if you have anything to say on financial responsibility. Because God willing, next week we will go there, especially on part of the, I see say me bomb man nisika sem no so a no agye agine ba next week the ope umpe ye be ko ye be ko pa why am I to susu na me man to susu. We will go there next week. So do you have anything to say on financial responsibility?
Pastor Isaac,
Mm.
I don't want your trouble.
No, but you know what I'm saying,
We
that
have spoken about this financial issue. We've discussed this so many times. Why is it that you are refusing to accept?
no, because it all goes for the women, and I think that's unfair.
Further, what?
It goes for the women. It makes it look like financial responsibilities are mainly for the men. If a woman can do something, she should just help small with what she can help. In the name of, you now
No,
said
that's
this.
what I said. No, we should both sit and agree.
Dr. Joanna, which woman will agree that bring 50, let me bring 50? Tell me the truth. Will agree 50-50?
Mm. Me, na make I say, me, so that 50-50, I am not for it. Just let's agree that we, I know a family. Let me use them as an example. I know a family. The man earns higher, of course,
Okay.
earns more than the woman.
The
But
wife,
the
okay.
woman also equally earns
Okay.
much, you
Mm.
know. And they decided to put their children in a private school
Mhm.
abroad,
Okay.
you know. So what they did was took about 70, or let's say, yeah, because it was the kids were four and they were paying for four international school fees. You can imagine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plus the mortgage or the rents for the children and their upkeep.
Mm.
Yeah. So in this case, the man was providing catering, taking responsibility for the school fees and then the rent and the insurance and
Oh, it's quite unfortunate. Our
use
network.
her part.
Can you hear me, Dr. Joanna?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay,
But
continue.
did you lose at a point in time?
Just a second or two, but it's fine. Continue.
Okay. So like I was saying, the woman took over the home.
Okay.
So was making sure there is food, was
Mhm.
making sure clothes, you know, as much as she could do, she provided for the home.
That's beautiful.
So that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's why I keep saying that it is up to both of you to sit and agree.
Okay.
This is our challenges, or this is what we need to do, and this is how much we have. And so I
Mm.
suggest that we do this, we do that, we do that. And then you
Mm.
decide on who takes what. It's not that I bring water, so bring Gary. If I bring spoon, you bring sugar. And then at the end of the day, we both have to begin to. No, it's not, it shouldn't work like that. We should understand our situation and ourselves and then respect each other's contribution and space.
Finally, Dr. Joanna, will you agree that your husband uses his money to build at home and you use yours to take care of the kids and the family over here in Europe? You work, you get the money, he works, he get the
When my
money.
name is on the paper that both of us are doing, or
You mean that if your name is not on the paper that assassin was what, you mean you are not going to allow,
Pastor
this is
Isaac,
a
my
agreement.
husband is going to buy a land.
Mhm,
My name is not on that paper to show that it is for both of us or the whole family. We don't have our name,
mhm.
an acronym, like a name we have coined for the family and use that to acquire property. It's
Okay.
only the man's name on the property.
Yeah.
And I use my money to finance and cater for that thing. And then tomorrow, one or one cousin will my brother's property.
Mhm,
No.
mhm. You have a problem with
I will
that?
not do.
No, Dr.
Yes, I
Joanna,
have
the man
every
and the
problem with that.
woman, Dr. Joanna, the man and the woman, you have become one according to scriptures and what you have taught us by the
So
word.
what? That's exactly what I'm saying. So we should have a name, a common name. We should put our names together. So if
Well,
it is
we couldn't do
Isaac
that. We
and
couldn't do that.
Joan,
Then it will be I, Joan. Oh,
me,
network cannot mess us up. Dr. Joanna, this part of the discussion is very important and network wants to interrupt. But Obuwa, you are so you are telling me that if it is not a coined name and a who say you have a share in that property, you will not do it.
I will not do it, and I will not advise anybody to do that.
The two shall become one.
Exactly. The two shall become one. That's why we should both have a common name for it.
And so in your husband's name,
Okay, if the two shall become one, why? Okay, then let's use my name. Even though it's your money to build, use my name.
you are not the head of the table.
But it doesn't matter.
It matters.
Okay, then let's use the children's name.
Dr. Joanna, the children are just below the whole thing. Look, Dr. Joanna, you need to agree with me that the husband is the head of the family, which of course, yes, you have admitted and
The
submitted yourself.
man is the head of the family. I've
Yeah,
never disputed that, and I will
yeah,
not dispute that.
yeah,
Even if you grow taller than anything, if I
yeah.
can earn 100 million and one times more than my husband, it does not erase the fact that my husband is the head of the family.
And so if you
But
are one with your
whereby
husband,
we are going to acquire property, and you tell me use your money in these areas, I will use my money in that area. And me, when I buy food, I
Listen, this is where we
personally,
listen all
I
day.
consciously buy what my husband likes.
Mhm,
I take into consideration my
mhm,
husband likes food, so I need to buy. He likes fish, he likes chicken, and I need to buy all those things.
yeah.
Consciously make food that my
Dr.
husband
Joanna,
likes.
it's an agreement that you provide for the house. And it's a
That's what I mean.
yes, so
Wait,
but
Pastor Isaac, wait.
Dr.
I
Joanna,
have
you need to
consciously,
you
no,
need
I
to
have,
agree with me that you guys came into agreement that udi usika fina be manusu di nisika sidan. Enti, why
and
do you
that's
think
what I
that because
mean.
we
That,
know
yeah,
within
Pastor
near
Isaac,
why do you have a problem with that?
I have every problem with that. I have every problem with that. Me to me kunu ntena ase sɛ yɛbɔ bra. Na me kunu yɛn nyinaa yɛnnye ntom. We won't all agree that we're going to buy a plot of land. We want to develop a property. And then it will be in my husband's only name. Whilst I use my money to cater for the house. And then he comes home to eat his favorite meal. And then he goes to the site and he is like, the plot. Baby, and I make sure you go and build your taste on that land. No, 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 no. Pastor Isaac, I will not
Dr.
advise anybody to do that.
Let me say, I don't know. Near here we are say who could be the favorite meal. I don't know how, no? I know. What is your problem right now? Is
Pastor
the
Isaac,
fact that
don't
your
bring
husband,
me trouble.
your husband will eat
Okay, as
his
I'm
favorite
making,
meal.
I don't know whether there are listeners or people.
They are on the line. They are listening to you.
Don't they agree? I mean, listeners should put it in the comment section. So, is
Well,
it the right thing to
listeners, put it on the comment
do?
section.
If it's Isaac and Joan, we can coin it.
Okay.
Yeah, we can have a common name, J and I. You know, something to show for all. You can't, and then tomorrow, if they forget about everything, if tomorrow he's not there, Now that we have to face the law, and then the law will come in with 60%, 40%, and 20%. I mean, what is that? No. I will
Well,
not.
I understand you. Me pesa utia say Dr. Joanna say already you have said it's a matter of agreement. And my point
Yes.
is that if we have agreed, say we're going to use the man's money to build at home and we're going to use the woman's money to take care of the family, forget about your husband's favorite food and let the agreement work. No problem, they say. Ukuru na obetoko to aye nkama no ni dia kwesida no and na ye o problem.
101. That is my problem. Because when I was making provisions for the house, I took into
Yeah.
consideration everybody's need.
Okay.
I took into consideration everybody's need.
Yeah.
So when you are built, you should also take into consideration everybody's needs.
Okay.
And so you should
You
consider that if tomorrow I am not there, what becomes of this? And remember, in our part of where we're coming from, our culture is totally different. It's until now that, for example, in Ghana, we have the PNDC law that comes in to protect the woman and gives a percentage or something, you know. But even that, the extended family is considered.
well,
So after me using my
Dr.
money,
Joanna, one of the women on the line says, "I agree with the woman of God. People are wicked nowadays." Another one says, "Women need plenty money." What do you say?
New Dawn Radio. Stay with us all day. This is your journey to a new.
keep the comments coming.
Another woman says, "I agree
Keep
with
the comments.
Dr. Joan
I will
100%."
not advise any.
Oh,
And Pastor Isaac, I'm not only saying that it should be me, but even when we have decided that let's use Joan's money to do the property, I should still consider the needs of my husband in doing that.
okay.
So
So
it is not like it is.
but are you okay if your husband uses your name on the property? And then namudi usika to eduane di ene koto no. No, are you okay with that?
Am I okay if my husband that may not meet him who are going to pay?
This is where we listen. This is where we listen.
All jokes aside, that's just a joke.
Oh yeah, they will
I
say.
am
Utrimu nyefa, utrimu na ya adwene panti emfa udin to the document no so. Ni esi dan no. Na fe
yeah.
emfa ukruzi kan. Yes sir. We yate. We understand that part.
No, that was just a joke. But on a serious note,
Yeah.
Pastor Isaac, I don't think if we agree that
Okay.
this is what we have to do, then we should take all things into consideration.
Okay.
One, remember, we are talking about security and protection.
Yeah.
So this thing that we want to do, what will I do that will give my wife or my spouse that security, that assurance?
Okay.
We need to factor that in. So
Okay.
we sit and talk that we have this amount of this is our total income. You earn this, I earn that.
Yeah.
We are putting together now in life.
Okay.
Have to decide what is the protection give you and what is the protection that you can give me for security, that assurance for tomorrow. We should be able to come to that discussion. We should be able to have that conversation, before we move. So if by so doing, adding both names or coining the name for the family together to add the land, the property security to the man, not.
Okay. Okay. That's great. Dr. Joanna, this is great.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you very much. Your time will call. Your time will call. But God willing, next week when we come, I'm going to continue from this property thing.
Pastor Isaac.
What if we want to build for your mother? Ɛno deɛ wopɛ yɛmfa mimi sika ne si da ma wo maame yɛmfa wo deɛ no ntɔkɔtɔ nam ɛno nso wobɛyɛ.
Said American, there should be an agreement. We should have conversation. Communication for me is one of the important elements in marriage.
Yeah.
In any form of relationship.
Yeah.
Whether marriage, whether sibling, whether workplace, communication for me is very key.
That's true.
Communication is very key.
Yeah.
So let's have that conversation. Let's have that discussion. Okay. My home, my mini baby, and I have stories of this coming up. I have them on my table now. The man built a house first for the mother-in-law. Now the marriage is broken.
Oh,
you see, and the woman is like, you are not serious. You want to take that house away from my mother. What did you do? Yes. How do you even prove that land or that house is yours?
It's yours.
I understand. We have lots of issues going on, Pastor Isaac.
That's true.
Lots of issues going on. People are really dealing with issues,
Exactly. I understand you, Dr.
But anyway, in all things, the Lord reigneth.
The Lord is God. Thank you very much. It's been beautiful. It's been beautiful, people of God. And this is Dr. Joanna. And Dr. Joanna has been here on Kingdom Connect.
This is where we listen. This is where we listen all day.
Dr. Joanna, God willing, we are going to be back on Sunday. And we will continue with the responsibilities of the head of the family, that's the husband. And then now you mentioned provision. That's all. So we'll finish the provision coming week. And then if there are other ones you bring up, we bring them up and then we take it from there. Thank you very much for coming.
You're welcome.
We appreciate your time, your knowledge, and everything. God bless you so much.
God bless us all. God bless you too for the invitation and then the confidence.
God bless you so much. And greetings to your sweetheart. Tell him that Sikanoma Uzusuma.
Even the sea accepts rain. Rainfall. Why? Even the sea accepts rainfall. It's not me.
And it's IB say, "Auntie Lakoma, I know they are looking too good, Auntie,
Hey, Pastor Isaac, don't you know that me looking good is even a statement for my husband?
It means he's doing well.
Yes.
I understand.
Me looking good, appearing very well.
Yeah, but some men get jealous because they think that other men would now begin to chase you. So, what in American say?
No. We went to church last Sunday.
I thought we have closed. Let's go ahead.
In fact, you brought it. You brought this issue. That's explanation. This young couple met us after church. We talked during church service, and you see us laughing and giggling and those.
You and your husband, right?
Yes.
So you mean you chop laugh even while in church service?
Yes. When the pastor is preaching and then he thinks that preaching is for the wife, you'll be like, "Oh, pastor," and I'll be, those kind of quiet comments, and then we'll be laughing small.
Yeah.
But we didn't know this couple was sitting behind us, and then after church, the husband approached us and said, "You guys you make marriage very beautiful.
Oh,
how long have you been married?"
Oh,
yeah. My husband said we have been legally married for 23 years, but we have been together for 20 years. And they just turned and looked at each other and said, "Oh, they thought we had just married. So you see, they were thinking that
It's only
fresh love,
like first love. Yeah. He
fresh
didn't do
love. So
an
you
old
see, fresh
talk.
love, that is when everything is rosy and everything
Yeah,
is sweet and
yeah,
everything.
yeah, yeah.
So they were that we have gotten marriage, barely as connected. And then they were like, oh, what is the secret? We
Wow,
should come to you. We need, I think we should come to you because the way Mama is looking
wow.
good. And he said that's a whole investment package.
Uh,
That's a whole
I
investment
guess
and package.
yeah, oh, the man was enjoying his shoes, eh? Wow.
Exactly. So when we got into the car, I said, now we should make that law that anytime they compliment me, you should pay me. Or you should give me an allowance.
You don't this all day. This is your journey to your
Allowance
new
for
You should give
somebody's
me an
compliment.
allowance. Yes, because if I don't appear have that compliment, when they say, "Hey, Papa, why you do that? Why you do? Why you do? Mommy, what for Papa?" You think it's a small joke. It's hard work.
But,
So
but,
he
but I
needs
think,
to.
Dr. Jonah, I think it comes back to one of the reasons too that if your husband becomes your best friend, don't you think so?
Yeah, goes down to that compatibility issue we spoke about.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
So that
we,
you guys
we
are able
can't.
to flow in all matters.
Yeah.
Flow. Wow, the vibe is there. Your husband is
Mhm.
really working. I think I'll have to meet him and ask him one or two questions, and
Why
then we take it from.
invite him? See the man who has
He
really done this good work.
Abba, a
I
compliment
am
with
a
the one who
whole well, investment, full
compliment with
investment.
when you go home, go and give your husband allowance for this compliment you made yourself.
I should give him an allowance
Yes,
for making me look good.
yes, of course.
Okay, so I will do that.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank you
very much,
very much.
Dr. Joanna. Thank you very much. We appreciate your
Thank you.
time and everything. God bless you so much.
God bless you.
when it looks
Bye.
we listen.
Bye
This is where we
bye.
listen. When you don't radio. Wrap within your arms and step in. Everything we need you supply. You got this in control. And now we know that you made our way. This is where we listen. When our backs were against the wall, and it looked as if it was over, you made our way. And we're standing here only because you made our way.
So thank you very much for being with me once again. That has been Dr. Joanna.
You made
This has been Kingdom Connect. A year with Adiaduma, a year with Adepe, we've had close to 40 minutes of its discussion,
looking back.
and it's been glorious.
We come from
We've been on family, we've been on the nuclear, the extended, and we've been on family head. One of the places I say is the fact that there've been evolution and the women are now assuming headship of the family. But thank God, Dr. Joan Koyano Sambisi say, nonetheless, the man is the head of the family. I love that one.
when our backs
We're going to hit it harder, God willing, next week. We're going to hit it very hard. So catch us at the same time next week, Sunday.
and we're standing here.
And the time then is going to be 6 p.m. Central European Time, and it's going to be 4 GMT, Greenwich Meridian Time. God richly bless you for joining me. My name, IB Eastwind. Don't forget this, that I'm made in heaven, assembled in Ghana, distributed to the nations as ambassador of Christ for the sake of the gospel. Nyakushi and God richly bless you for joining us once again. Nyame Adom, I'll be back here same time. But don't forget this. Nyame Adom Nsua. Tomorrow morning, tomorrow is Monday, and in the morning we have morning star devotion, 5 5 a.m. in the morning, Central European time. So get yourself ready and let's begin our day before with the Lord.
Nothing that's impossible, and we're standing here only because you made the way. You move mountains, you cause waterfalls, you cause war. With God, perform miracles. There is nothing.
All right, until we meet tomorrow morning, I sign out.
And we're standing here only because
I sign out. Shalom.
If you're most desired Christian online radio, feel the new life. This is where
Can I get some dancers in this place? Everybody, come on.
You don't play because it doesn't play. This is your new life.
If a man be in Christ, he is a new creation. All things are past, behold, all things are new. Whom the Son set free is truly free indeed. What I'm going through is working out for me. Oh, everybody help me sing. If a man be in Christ, he is a new creation. All things are past, behold, all things are new. Whom the Son set free is truly free. And what I'm going through is working out for me. I will be the head, not the tail. Above and not beneath. No weapons formed against me shall prosper.
New life.
It's turning around for me. Everybody say, above and not beneath. Say no weapon formed against me shall prosper. It's turning around.
Feel the new life.
Everybody, I see everything. Everybody's just turning around. Turning around, say. Come on, say. I see everything. It's working in my favor. Turning around, say. All right, go do it one more time. If a man be in Christ, he is a new creation. All things are past.